trying a late night stream, different from my early morning. Of course, time is relevant because you may not be in the same time zone or even the same country, so there's that. But we are currently working on, so it's Explore, but I was trying to throw in some other Enter the Battlefield triggers because I'm trying to work in Panharmonicon. But I think, as I typically do, I don't know why, for some reason I land on heavy, like 4-drops, like right in the middle of that curve, and I'm looking at my curve, and I just got through playing a game. This one isn't quite where I want it either, so I'm gonna look at some other things real quick. The other thing that's funny is, so I had this idea to do an Enter the Battlefield Panharmonicon type deck, and I didn't really have a direction for it, so I just started throwing things in a list and seeing where I wanted to land, and this is where I landed. Well, one of the first things I threw in the list was Prince Charming, and that's how it ended up being up there, but that's actually not a good. Let's do that. That's way better. So what I'm going to end up doing is pulling, I think, the Blood Hunter Bat. So, it's not great. I thought it was pretty cool, especially if we could, do some Panharmonicon stuff with it maybe. And then I'm just like, no, it's just not good anymore. So I'm thinking what I might need is some 3s to round out the curve. And I know there are actually some Explorer creatures at 3. And so we might go there real quick. I don't know. I'm trying to be somewhat open. That's interesting, but I don't think it works here. That doesn't work here, I don't think. I don't think that... Well, actually, no, that's interesting. Because our... Hey! Yep, here we are. So... The Constrictor, I'm thinking, could be interesting because our creatures with Explorer are going to have 1/1 counters, and then if we throw Menace on top of that, I actually might give this a try. Although I also just realized by cutting those other 2, it put me at 60. So now I'm thinking if I do that, maybe I need to cut something else. And I don't know what I want to do there. I do like the Chupacabra. I think I am willing to go down another one of those. The Packmate, it may not be the strongest card, but I do like the card draw. And if we have a Panharmonicon on the field, that's double card draw. Could I get that elsewhere is the question, and the answer is yes. So maybe I should do that instead. Let's do that. Let's pull that and get that elsewhere, because I know I can get it from... Oh, the elf, that's a 1/1. The thing I like about that, though, that wolf, if I cast it for Foretell, I'm essentially paying 2 for a 3/3 that gives me card draw, which is nice. But I also can't cast it as early because I'd have to do Foretell and then cast it later. I don't know. I really think this could be a pretty interesting... I'm going to throw at least a couple of them in there. Now, though, I need to decide if I want to go get that card draw back. So let's do that. Let's go enter draw and see this Elvish Visionary. That's what I was thinking about. So let's throw 3 of those. And then let's call this ETB Explore. Okay. So I started working on this, I guess it would have been yesterday. And I like it. I actually have another Explorer deck. I'm pretty sure it's not a lot different, but it is different. And I don't know, I might not even keep that one now because I like this one. But yeah, kind of tweaking it, seeing where we end up. I just got finished playing a game and losing right before I started streaming. But I feel like I lost in large part due to my curve. I think my curve didn't help me much. This is interesting. I want to keep it, and at the same time I don't want to keep it. Because I really need black mana. But I'm going to keep it anyway. Yeah, it's hard, but see, too many land is like, is that actually a thing? Can you actually have too much land? Okay, in an opening hand. Now, obviously, you can have too much land when you're needing to top deck something and you top deck a land, unless you need to top deck a land. But I don't know, if it were 5 or 6, I might say too much. I think 3 or 4 is kind of the sweet spot. Now I've got a few decks that I'll take 2, and I have very few, but I actually do have decks. I do have decks that I've taken 1 land and actually done fairly well. Like, I think I've even won a game or more by keeping a 1 land hand with certain decks, but those are very few. But if I had, like I said, 5 or 6, I would be a little questionable. The other thing is, if you start out with 4, you've got to figure the odds are you're not going to draw land right away. So surely you should be able to draw something good. I guess it depends on just how random the shuffle is. So now we're looking at turn 2, a Wild Growth Walker. Turn 3 we'll explore, which will give us triggers off of the Walker. And actually we can explore again on turn 3. So, which if we, yeah. So we could have 2 decently strong creatures by the end of turn 3. And we just picked up our black land. It just all kind of depends on how much removal I think we're going to run into. If we get lucky and don't run into too much removal here, although I think we're going to see some... Oh, maybe not. Okay. So we explore. Sure, we'll keep it. Go here. Explore again. Get the triggers. Place another land. Oh, I should have done the scry land right there. Dang, that was a mistake. Yeah, I should have used the scry land there. Because it would have come in tapped 1, which means we don't really have a disadvantage because I can't cast anything for 1. And I would have got the scry on this turn to set up my draw. Well, except I've already got something I'm okay with having. So it wasn't that big of a deal as far as the scry itself goes. But throwing it down tapped would have been fine. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. We'll scry here. Actually, that's not bad either. Okay. We'll go here. Okay, now with this creature having Death Touch, I've got to decide, do I wait to try to draw like a Chupacabra or something else? Or do I just attack? I guess I could attack here because then I'll still have the Wild Growth Walker. So we know we'll probably lose that. Oh, and it got through. Interesting. Alright. Probably because they want to keep mutating, I guess. Okay. Well, let's go there. I guess we'll send it in again. Looks like they're struggling with land, which I think will turn out to be in our favor. That could be very good. If they continue to struggle with land. Okay, I have to remember what all these mutate cards do. So that's draw and discard. What is the pouncing? Is that a counter? Let's see, you may return target creature an opponent controls to their hand. Interesting. I'm assuming they'll put the Wild Growth Walker back in our hand. That would make the most sense here. Oh. The Branch Walker? That's odd. Because now it's going to explore when it comes back, which is going to trigger the Wild Growth Walker. Okay. Triggers. We'll go ahead and play the land. Draw a card. Oh, another land. Okay. I guess I'm gonna wait. I could attack, and they'd almost have to block with it there. Yeah, late night stream. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Yeah, this is so outside of my element as far as time wise, but it's good. It's been a good weekend, a good Saturday. Really enjoying my Saturday and finishing it off strong with some Arena. The first Arena I've played all day. So, there's that. Alright. I think we're going to need to go ahead and just try to get rid of this thing. It's really been causing a ruckus. We'll get rid of that. Oh, you're a late night player. Not me. I am usually heading to bed. Oh, you're playing now? I am continuing to test a new Explorer deck that I threw in Panharmonicon, and I wish I had enough wild cards to go ahead and craft 2 more. I've only got 2 crafted. So it's not super consistent because I don't get them enough. But I'm trying to see what happens here. If I can get it going. Which one is this? Okay. I've lost some games lately to cards like the old Cauldron. Okay, 2... We can block, yeah, we can block there. We'll be fine. We'll go ahead and play a land. Panharmonicon, and I'm stuck until next turn when I hopefully don't draw a land. Alright. Let's see, so far my match live. 8 lands to opponents 3. Wow. Hey, have you done anybody out there? Have you guys done the historic? What's the event called right now? I just did it right before it ended. I guess it would have been Friday. Right before it ended, I did it, and you only have to get 2 wins to get prizes. And I don't even remember what the prize was. But I guess it ended, and then the new one started. And I don't know what the new one is because I haven't done it yet. But okay, so I don't have the enchantment that allowed the Wild Growth Walker to explore when I cast it. So I've got Panharmonicon on the field with nothing happening yet. So that was kind of a bummer. Anyway, I'm thinking about doing this week's version of the historic event. Shake-up? Is that what it is? A historic shake-up, I guess? I haven't tried it yet for this week's. But it was a free event, and so I just thought I'd give it a shot. It turned out pretty well. I think I won my first 2 matches, so like you only have to win 2 to get the prizes, so. But I played my Lich's Mastery deck, which I'm just having so much fun with lately. Which I almost think I should relabel it Bolas's Citadel, because I feel like that card actually is more the lifeblood of that deck now. Okay, so we've got this 4/5 in the air. Okay. Let's get this going. Okay, there's my card draw. The problem is now I need to cast something to trigger it. Although I got a little bit of extra card draw with the Visionary, but it just isn't. I just don't have it right now. I got to get this going. I'm hoping. Okay, if I draw a creature next turn, at the very least I should get card draw and trigger something from Panharmonicon, hopefully. And luckily I've got enough of a life total at the moment. I should be okay, but I'm also giving my opponent way too much time to get something going. I don't know what they're going to get going. I'm hoping nothing too scary yet. Okay, so I've got a not mutate. I've got a sacrifice because of the mutate. We can get rid of the Visionary. We still have 2 Wild Growth Walkers, which means if I can just get something going, I can keep my life total up to hopefully get more going. Hopefully. And it'd be really great if I could pull a Chupacabra and get rid of that creature and then just go in for a melee. Put this game out of its misery. I don't even remember how many I've played. Have I played? Okay, I haven't played any of this game yet. Great. Oh, really? Okay, a good card, but I really needed a creature. I feel like by not drawing a creature here, I might be in a pickle. Because now they've got plenty of cards, which means they're going to mutate this thing again, most likely, which means I'm going to probably lose both of my Wild Growth Walkers this turn. I needed a creature so bad on that last draw. Okay, that's not a mutate creature, is it? What just happened? Oh, but I got those. Got those good. What did this thing do? Oh, it's putting a 1/1 counter on it. Okay, nice. Just don't mutate it, and I think I'll be okay. Oh, there's 3 land. That's enough for a mutate. Oh, it's not mutating. Alright, I still think I'm okay. I just need to draw a Chupacabra. And I can get rid of it. Gosh, I hate all that card draw. And early on, our opponent was struggling with land, and they're not struggling with land anymore. So I don't know. Oh, thank goodness we got a creature. Okay, we should see some stuff going off here. We're going to get Explorer, card draw. Panharmonicon is doubling everything. This should be a good turn. Okay, let's go library because I'll draw it. So we'll keep it on the library. Okay. Oh, this is so much. Alright. Oh, and there's a Chupacabra. Okay. What if we scry? Oh, that's going to be so good. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of that thing. And actually, they might concede at this point. Because we're about to draw so many cards. And... oh, another... oh my goodness. We might even get the Wild Growth Walkers up to enough to win anyway. This could be such a good turn. This is what this deck wants to do. There it is. There it is. Oh, we made it. It was a little touch and go there. But we did exactly what we came to do. I really need to spin a couple more wild cards on 2 more Panharmonicons, though. But it was nice because we leaned heavily on the end of the battlefield, but not too heavy on the Explorer. So we, because if you've watched my streams, I've got to have a theme, and I can't be off theme. And so by acknowledging that the theme wasn't just Explorer in the beginning when I built the deck, it was Explore plus Enter the Battlefield, then my Chupacabras are not off theme for Explore because it was a combined theme deck. So that's how I can rationalize the theming there. I actually almost want to go ahead and take that even though I don't need it, but I'll get rid of it because I don't need it. We'll get Wild Growth Walker. We'll get... I don't have a turn 3 play here, even though I did adjust my curve a little bit to try to have more plays on more turns. I don't know why, but I got stuck with heavy 4 drops again, so I had to move in. I moved a couple out and moved a couple of 3 drops in, and 2s even. So, trying to work on that. Oh my goodness, our opponent is just ramping hard here. That is a really big creature for me to have to deal with right now, but I can. So, there's that. Okay. I guess we're gonna go past the discovery. Oh, really? You got 2 of those? Oh. Who is this? Who is this person? Alright, I guess we'll go tapped here. It doesn't matter as much. We'll go here and at least have a blocker. I don't feel like our odds are very good right now. It felt pretty good to get rid of that thing. And now there's another one. And it just keeps getting rid of all my stuff. And I think I'm down to only 2 Chupacabras in the deck. I need to maybe reconsider that. I do have extinction events. I've got 2 of those, so maybe that's a bailout if it draws. But I did not draw it. Yay. I think it's over. I mean... We're fortunate that there's not a lot of cards in hand, but they don't need much. Oh, pardon me. Okay. Yeah, just another 7/7, no big deal. And wow. And he's good gaming already, and that just irks the mess out of me. I hate it when they do that. It might be game over, but it's bad etiquette. Very bad etiquette. It makes me want to rope. Every time somebody gives me a good game, before they've lost the game, I want to rope. But I don't. Sometimes, actually, I have. It's not a practice that I make, though. I don't make that a practice. But I have done that. I don't think I've ever roped on stream, so that's a plus. But I have on very occasionally, not on a regular basis. I have gone to the rope, but it is what's interesting is sometimes people will say it's a tactic to you know, as one last ditch resource to maybe pull out a win if the other person doesn't wait or whatever might happen. No, it's just salt. Like if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna call it what it is, and it's salt. Oh, okay. Here's the historic shakeup. Week 2. What is it? Is it worth doing? I mean, I'm not going anywhere on the ladder right now. I'd have to go pull the ban list, which means I've got to... You know what? I'll just go see. If I've got a deck that fits the list, I'll just play it. What about... Let's just see. Yeah. I'll just play it. I'm not even going to look at the ban list. I don't know. There's cards that are banned. That's how the shakeup works. And it's usually meta cards. So, there. I don't care what's banned. Okay, so last time I did the shakeup, I ran this deck, and I think I won 2 in a row. Wow. This is okay. I can foretell and cast this on turn 3 if I need to. I can cast this one later if I need to. Surely I'll draw a land before too long. And I can go find the Citadel, because, again, that has pretty much become the focal point of this deck at this point. And now I've got a 4th land, so that's good. I kind of have a feeling this could be elves. Oh, wait, now we've got... Interesting. We're up to 4 colors already. What are we dealing with? What are we dealing with? Ramp, for sure. Okay, interesting. Let's go get our card. Okay. We have the Citadel. I have board wipes. Our opponent still has ramp, and I'm kind of thinking we might get rid of that ramp. I mean, I got nothing else to do. Let's just get rid of it. If that slows their game down, that'll be good. I mean, they still have 4 land. Oh, is that 5 colors? Are they up to 5 colors already? Oh, I should have Skyland on that turn. Doggone it. Oh well. Now I'm going to be behind a turn, because that next turn I could have played the Citadel. Oops. Maybe I'll get lucky and draw a land. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well I didn't draw a land, but I did draw the reservoir. Oh, Fall of Thran. This could be good. Reservoir, Citadel, Fall of Thran. This could be very good. And we've got 9 lives to give us some protection from creatures, although I could just Doomscar. Okay. I'm going to take this. Whenever creatures dealt damage by saying, okay, that's not bad. Take some damage. Hopefully they didn't cast anything, which makes me a little concerned that they could be holding a counter spell. So let's go here first. This will be interesting. We'll see if they counter or if they have a counter. I can't tell what they're doing. Come on. Show us what you got. I just don't know. Waiting for our opponent to make up their mind. Okay, I think that means it's going through. Yes. Okay. I need to see those blue lands tapped so I can feel safe about casting my Citadel, because that's what I want to do. Why are they running the timer out? Is our opponent giving up already? Okay, there it goes. It's like they were running the timer out for some reason. I couldn't tell if maybe they were just giving up already. Okay, so attack. It won't do anything but put a counter on 9 lives. And then will they cast something? No. Alright, well then let's try this. I'm going to give them some really good reasons to use a counter spell. And if they don't do it, because they're waiting to counter my Citadel, well then, oh well. The only thing is, I feel like these are really strong combinations unless they have a Cleansing Nova, which means I'm completely dead when that card is cast. Or there is some cards out there that would force me to sacrifice an enchantment. But at least I can do... Oh, they're tapped out. Perfect. This is perfect. Okay. Now I don't have to worry about the Citadel getting... Okay. Let me think. Yeah, let's... This isn't... I'm really just playing this card to get to the next card. Okay. So we'll go here. Drop those off. And... drop a land. I don't need... Oh, I guess I could just go ahead and win the game with Veto. That's not really what I was thinking when I cast that, but that's going to be fine. I can just win the game that way. But I can't cast it from my hand yet. That'll be next turn. But we're still fine. Okay. I mean, I have options now. Because unless they have Cleansing Nova or some way to make me sacrifice those... The game is really in my hands unless they have certain cards. Okay, that's not going to help them at all. Yeah, that won't help. We're in good shape. Those attacks will just add counters to 9 lives. And the thing is, even if I lose 9 lives, I won't die because I have Lich's Mastery. So it's just so good. Now the question is, do I toy with them or not? I'm going to be nice and just win the game. So this combo will win the game here. But there's so many other things I'd love to do right now because this deck is so fun at this point. I can blow up all the land and then still cast things because of the Citadel, and my opponent wouldn't be able to cast anything. I could gain enough life to use the Aetherflux Reservoir. I mean, there's just so much I could do. But instead, I'll use the Veto and Exquisite Blood combo. And they'll die. Now the question is, will they make us sit here and watch this whole thing, or will they just concede? Because this loop is not going to be broken anytime soon. They should just concede at this point. The lock has been placed. Yeah, it is a good game. It is time to concede. I mean, It is. No, I guess it's not. I'm trying to think. Is it possible to maybe cast an instant that would break the combo? I guess you could. But that's not happening. And even if they got it down to like the last bit of life and did break the combo, well, then I'm just going to use one of my other mini opportunities to win. But yeah, it's over. That's fun. I've noticed in these historic events, it's a pretty strong deck because I think when people come to these events, they're looking to play something off meta and they're not used to it. And I always play off meta. And so I'm very used to it. And we get a mythic. Is it going to be something I play? Oh, it's something I have no desire to play at all because it creates a Johnny's Pride Mates. The card I hate almost more than any other card. It's just, it's annoying and it's so stinking common. Everybody just plays it. I'm like, why are you playing that card? Play something unique. Play something creative. Play something different. pFunk86. I feel like I recognize that username. Okay. I'm not crazy about this land base, but I can play a Mortify, and I'm really close to being able to play my board wipe. And I have one in hand. I'm going to go ahead and keep it, but I'm not especially crazy about this land base. I would like to have... I'd like to have the 2 white, is what I'd like to have. But I can go ahead and foretell the Doomscar on turn 2. That'll be helpful. Interesting. Is this going to be mono white? Life gain? If it is mono white, then the board wipes will come in handy, but I've got to be able to play them, and right now I don't have the mana setup that I need. Shadow Spear. Interesting. Okay, destroy target creature or enchantment. That's an artifact, so I'm stuck there. Oh, it's definitely not mono white now. Okay. Is it angels? What is it? I'm not sure. Let's get rid of that. Let's slow this thing down before it gets crazy. Oh, so this is really interesting because these things stacked will be great, but I don't even have a 4th land to cast a reservoir, much less the double white yet that I need to cast either of my board wipes. Really in a pickle. Oh, I needed a land there and I got a Cleansing Nova, which might come in handy later, but is not handy right now. Okay, now let's see. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, I think I'm going to drop the Wanderer, actually. Her minus is good, but at this point, the static is not helpful. Okay. I could really use some land. There, oh, so it's good, but not great. Alright. I would have preferred a white, but that's okay. It at least gets me something on the board. Although I almost wish I hadn't done that, because I'd like, I think, to use Cleansing Nova to get rid of the Shadow Spear. Maybe I'll draw something like a Banishing Light to get rid of the Shadow Spear. Good night. Look at all that damage. Oh, I hope I draw a land. Preferably a Plains. Or something to give me white mana. Okay, good deal. Let's go Doomscar here. Okay. Now we should be able to begin to swing this back in our direction. Okay. Land and scry. And nothing else. Perfect. Okay. Let's, I guess, go here. I almost want to go Mastery, but not yet. I think I'll wait. Because its downside is no fun. It's okay, though. Interesting. Okay, I can destroy... Let's go here. I think I've got enough. Yeah, I can cast that and then cast Feed the Swarm. And then let's get rid of that. Okay, so that helps balance out some of the life I would lose. So Feed the Swarm, I'm going to lose 5 life because that's the cost of that. But then, because I gain some from the reservoirs, it's not too bad. Okay, that's a problem, so... I don't know. I think I'm going to let it go, though. Because I do have a board wipe. Oh. I've got 2 board wipes. So next turn they can attack, deal me 2 damage, and then create... I'm going to go ahead and use it. I was debating on waiting, but I'm just going to go ahead and use it. See what I draw. I'd love to draw a Citadel. I need it so bad. Okay, land isn't the worst thing to draw, but I really can't use Lich's Mastery yet because I'll have to dump so much. Well, maybe I can. I've got stuff that I can dump there. Alright, I'm going to try it. We'll be attacked. We will have to exile everything in the graveyard because of that 5 damage. But if I can cast something next turn to gain life, I'll get card draw. Hopefully enough card draw to find some things I need. Hopefully. Because typically this is a good matchup for me. It's typically a good matchup. Just struggling to get certain things going here. Okay, so luckily I've got enough here. Now I really hope I don't draw a land on my draw for turn card. That would be bad. If I can draw something other than land, something I can play, I'll gain 2 life, draw 2 cards, and surely out of those 2. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. Oh, but it's a gain 1 life, so I at least get 1 more card. So this might not be too bad. And it's another land. That's awful. Okay, well, let's do this. So we'll gain 2 life here, gain 2 cards. Hopefully they're decent. Well, that's interesting. I can't cast that one. Okay, I can use that. But not this turn. Dang it. Okay, but now the interesting thing is, what do I want to go get? Because the Citadel, as good as it is, in some ways, is not good for Lich's Master. You know, I'm going to go get it. We're going to make this work. It's the Citadel and Lich's Mastery kind of work against each other. But I think I've got enough cards in the deck, I can just make it work. I'll just make it work. Because we're going to gain... Okay, because see, we're already gaining so much life that we're going to be able to start... Yeah. Okay. We're going to have so much fodder for the Lich's Mastery at this point that I think it's going to be okay. Alright, there's 1, 2, and I've got to get rid of something anyway. And we're at a place where we can really cast Fall of Thran and be in good shape too. Let's go Veto, because we might pull off the combo. Oh, there's Fall of Thran. Perfect. Now we just have to make sure we don't mill out. What have I got there? Just 1? Okay, done. And then because it's on the stack, none of these are actually going to be missed. So I'll sacrifice those. Fall of Thran gets rid of all of our opponent's lands. Nice. And now we get to discard. I'm kind of trying to be selective at the same time. Oh, see, I don't want to get rid of both of those, I don't think. Like, we're so close to just being at the end that I'm like, well, I don't know. Just click on everything. Oh, I gotta drop 2 more cards still. I don't want to drop my combo pieces. I've already dropped 1 of those. Not, oh, there's a, dang it, there's a swamp, I'll drop it. And 1 more. Stop it. There. Oh, that took forever to click on everything. Okay. Sure, I'll throw down a couple of swamps. Doesn't really matter. I guess it kind of matters, because I do have cards in hand that I'm going to want to play. But, yeah. Resolve. This won't do me any good. But I'm going to draw it here in a second, because I'm going to cast this from my hand. Let's not cast a land from our hand yet, because if we get stuck with a land on top of the deck, we can cast it from there. Oh, and there's a veto. But it's going to my hand. Darn. Okay. I don't have anything that costs 2, so if I place a land, that won't help. I guess I'm going to go here so that I can draw cards. Which is going to be weird, because I'm also going to have to discard stuff. We'll go here. In a way, I'm kind of trying to win from casting everything from my deck rather than my hand. Which, if I can get to 50 plus life, I can just activate a reservoir. But I've got to do it without either milling out or discarding too much. Okay, there's another land. Sure, we'll keep that. Okay. So now we're going to be up to 40, what, 41? And I got to drop 4. Okay, that's a land. We'll go 1. How many life we're up to now? Oh, I think that's going to be 51 at the end of this. Yep, that's enough. We can activate a reservoir. And there. That's the way to do it. Now I've got to click on 50. Oh, there's so many. I've got to drop 50 things to keep from dying to Lich's Mastery before I kill my opponent with the reservoir. Can I click on everything before I time out? Oh, what am I up to? 24 left? Or no, 25 to go. I'm only halfway there. What if I don't have enough? I've always had enough when I get to this point. No, not there. Come on, get there. Okay. And now the timer's running. Well, I guess it was running the whole time, but now it's pressuring me. What have I got left? Okay, click on those. Those. There's 50. Oh, that took forever. So hard to click on everything. And there it is. What a crazy victory. But if you're going to do it, it might as well be crazy. Okay, claim our prize. We get a rare this time. And each opponent can't cast instant or sorcery spells during that player's next turn. Oh, each opponent, too. Huh. I like that. Okay, so we could keep playing, but we got the 2 prize wins. I guess we'll... I mean, I could play that same deck on the ladder, and it would probably actually do pretty well, but I can only play so much of that deck because it's a slower deck. Excuse me. And I do like to get in and just turn creatures sideways, which that deck doesn't do any of. So, yeah. I want to play some of this. See if I can't... Xenogoose. Okay. See if I can't make somebody concede by creating enormously large wild growth walkers. Let's keep this. I like this. We'll go here. So this time we get to see if the Constrictor is worth having in the deck, because we'll have it out. It'll give our wild growth walker menace, which sounds good. Don't know how good it's going to be in reality, but it sounds good. Oh, can we click our opponent's pets now? Nice. So we could do that before, but then some of the new pets you can't do it with. But apparently you can with this one. Okay, Walker. And then we can enter the unknown. That one will explore, but they'll both trigger, which will be nice. Oh, and I can cast another land. Okay. So I'm actually going to wait because next turn they can both have menace. Which essentially... Well, if they were just the two... Not make them unblockable, but pretty hard to block. Is this dogs? This person is playing dogs. I guess I should have known when that came out, but I didn't even look at it. I didn't pay attention to it. I love it. Do I have enough? But that doesn't explore. So let's go here. I was going to say I have enough to go there, but... Let's go here first. Interesting. Okay. The problem is they can double block and kill them right now. So let's wait until we beef them up a little bit. We need some more explore action before we swing in. Okay. This is interesting, but not great. Oh. You know, I'm actually going to pass on that because I want to explore right now. And I don't know... I don't know. If I had the Panharmonicon, I would prefer the Chupacabra. But I'm not even sure what I would go after. Well, I guess I do know I'd go there, but then they would sacrifice that, which is fine, because that helps me go wide. So I don't know, the Chupacabra probably was a better choice to keep there. But I really want to get one of my Explorer cards. I want to get some of this going. I want these to be bigger. And of course I would draw a land. Okay, at least we can get the hinge out so that the next time we cast a creature, we'll get card draw. But watch, I'm probably going to go through like 2 rounds of drawing land or something. Something crazy that I don't want. Because all I need is a good creature to get this ball rolling, I think. Oh, is it too late? Okay, what is... Oh my goodness, a 7-2. Do I eat it? I'm tempted to eat it. Okay. Let's go ahead and block those. And... let's double block the pack leader. And let everything else through, I guess. I don't know if that was a good choice or not. I should have kept the Chupacabra to take out the pack leader, probably. The upside is we are at 28. That'll be helpful. I just really want to explore. Oh, taking out my hinge, I bet? Yeah, of course. And that is not what I wanted. At all. Okay, I'm going to have to block again. Which really stinks. I want to be on the offensive. And what did this thing do whenever, let's see. How did the... Oh, okay, because they were bigger. Everything's so big. Oh. And I really hated losing that. I guess there's no point in having menace now, because we got to stay alive. Let's block there. I really hated losing that hinge, because I needed that card draw. The life gain, if I can explore, is going to be great, but... Oh, I need card draw, and I need explore. Oh, and this is what I draw. Wow. This is so lame. that's it. I think it's over. The thing is, if I've got Panharmonicon, there is payoff for these cards, but gosh, the timing on my draws is just awful here. Which makes me wonder, like, is it enough payoff? Should I cut them? Because even if the math works, I don't know that I want to... Like, I may concede. Even if I can block enough. I just don't even know if I want to go into the next turn. But let's see. I'm pretty sure the math doesn't work. What can I block? I mean, I can block there. I can block there. And then I can block there. And then that's 3, 6, 9. Yep. The math does not work. Okay, so now I'm at an impasse. Is it worth it to keep the Trespasser's Curse? Maybe it's worth to keep a couple. I can't believe I drew 2 in a row. Like, that's just... Oh, it's so annoying when that kind of stuff happens. Maybe I only keep 2 in the deck. Because while they're good, they're not that good. And they're really just... I mean, again, they're a fun interaction with the Panharmonicon, but... The payoff was not... The payoff was not as good as the frustration... did not balance out the amount of frustration there was for not getting to explore. Let's see what else is out there. The other thing is I kind of do... Oh, I do have 4 Chupacabras. Okay, for some reason I thought I'd cut that down to 2. I didn't. Good. I have 2 extinction events. Let's see. 2 target cards from an opponent's graveyard. Deadeye Tracker explores. Now that's interesting. Except I'm not putting cards into my opponent's graveyard, so they'll have to have them there. But it can explore on demand. Huh. And it's a 1-drop. I do need more things on that side of the curve. And there's a 2-drop, but it's a pretty weak card, I feel like. Whenever a creature you control explores, target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-2 until the end of turn. Not bad, but is it worth it? And is it worth it at 4? I don't think so. Pay 1, discard a card, Tomb Robber explores. That's not bad, except I'm not getting... I'm missing out on card draw sometimes too, though. So, the other thing is I've got 3 rares. I'd like to at least have 1 more. I'm going to go ahead and spend a WoW card, even though I'm so short on them, I feel like. Let's go there. Oh, looks like Slowbro is challenging. We'll get there after I go find another enter the battlefield. If I can type. You ready? Oh, pure not meta? I am intrigued. I am intrigued. Okay, now I can get my typing going here. Okay. I need really just 1 more card. Alright, let's see. Okay, enters the battlefield, target knights. That's not going to help. Okay, so if I did this and I had Panharmonicon, then I could put Death Touch and Lifelink on it, which isn't all that great, but it's okay. But I like Explore, but there wasn't enough Explore, really. I do want to stay on this side of the mana curve, I think. Actually, 3 is where I think I really want to be. Oh, I didn't think about going not collected. I wonder if there's explore cards at that range. Alright, let's do this. Let's first look here. Mill 2 cards, return. That's also double black. I'm not crazy about that. Okay. What is... I could go there, but that didn't have the payoff I wanted. I could almost drop those. Did not get the payoff I wanted there. Alright, I'm almost ready. I'm thinking. Let's go see... it's not great, but I think I might take it. Let's try that. Okay, not a huge fan of some of these adjustments, but we'll run with it. I saw on the Fish Tank article another Turgid deck. What was interesting about it was it used the Phyrexian Obliterator, which is again not uncommon for a Turgid deck, but it used the, I can't remember the name of it, but it's the reanimation card from Ikoria that brings a card from or a creature from the graveyard, and then it fights when it hits the graveyard or hits the battlefield. And so you have Turgid on the battlefield, and then you grab the Obliterator from the graveyard, and it hits the battlefield, fights, and then you get to take all their stuff. I thought that was pretty interesting. I've been wanting to, you know, work with another graveyard type deck again soon, so I might go that route. I might not. I've got to work on my Abzan graveyard deck anyway, so we'll see. All right, looking at Death Touch. Is that the Damnation? That's what it looks like. I like. Oh, and it's reacting to my mouse. Oh, I love that's cool. Cool card sleeves. Even though I'm not a super fan of cosmetics, I admit that is cool. Okay, so Boast. I'm gonna search. Varragoth is very strong, so I definitely have to be a little cautious. I'm gonna go ahead and block, even though Death Touch means I die. Nothing on the board, but that's okay. I will keep that. Twice. Oh, and we have a pet. Ooh, are we going combo here? Okay. Guess we're gonna have to beware of the combo. You know, I will try that. I question the strength of this card, but we're gonna try it. We might get lucky and Veto not be in hand. Oh, Black Priest, same difference. Okay. And there's the combo. So the question is, which one did you have to go get with Varragoth? Not that it matters, I guess. Okay, where's my... Hey, where is... I can't concede? Oh, that's messed up. I think that's a bug that needs to be fixed by Wizards. Why can't I just concede here? You really picked up a swamp, so you had all of your pieces in your opening hand or drew them in the first couple of turns? That's crazy. That's really crazy. Like, that was a pretty darn good opening hand if that's... The whole deck is the combo. Well, yeah, I mean, but you have to have Exquisite Blood. I guess you could have, but with Varaggoth, you could have gone to get that if you didn't have. So I'm guessing you got 4 copies of Blight Priest and 4 copies of Veto, but you still could conceivably not have either of those or Exquisite Blood, and you'd have to search twice. 2 Veto, 2 Blight Priest. Let's do it again. Let's see how consistent it is. I mean, that was really, really like good setup. Really fast. And I will say, I don't have... Oh, Collected Company makes a lot of sense. I need to craft that card. I think it's too good for so many decks that I definitely need to craft it. Oh yeah. Oh, did you say you did a historic? You also ran Collected Company. Ran into a historic match. Like I just tried to do. Wait, you did what I do? That's hilarious. When I'm playing, I'm just playing. Like, I'm just click and play. Like, let's go do it. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I mean, it is almost like midnight in Central Time, which is where I'm at. So, I mean, that's got to be an excuse, right? It is for me. I'm never up this late. I am never up this late. This is a good hand. Okay, looks like potentially is it? I guess I might go double black there because I really only need 1 green. Okay, good. I don't have to go double black though. That's good. I can spread it out a little bit more. Okay. Oh, so they're going to go card draw. That's interesting. We'll go black here and green later. Nice. Okay. So it looks like I'm going to get to go Panharmonicon next turn. Hopefully they don't have open... Oh, good. 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 Okay. Let's swing in... At least deal damage. If not, good block. Got dunked. Well, yeah, because the thing is with mono red, like you have to set up your combo that takes till at least turn 5 to get Exquisite Blood, and mono red likes to win by turn 4 or 5. So we'll go here and draw cards. Oh my goodness. What an odd hand. Okay. We'll swing again. Alright. So I'm set up to destroy things, but I need to be more worried about counter spells. Let's go here. We'll let this get countered. We'll let that get countered because I don't want my Branch Walker to get countered. And if it doesn't get countered, I might drop a Chupacabra off. Okay. And I think I'm just going to swing with everything. I got nothing to be afraid of here. Why block the walker when you... Oh, a shock. That makes sense. Okay. As soon as I said that, it hit me. That may have been what they were doing. At first, I was like, well, take out what you can take out. Okay. Well, they're almost guaranteed to have another counter spell. So let's go here, because I don't care if that gets countered. Let's get rid of it. See if we can draw another one out. They've got to be running out, though. Down to 3 cards. Maybe not. They may not be running out. Hopefully so. Oh, still nothing. Alright. Let's go here. Interesting. So, let's try another one. I guess this one's going to get countered. This is the one I didn't want to get countered. Yeah, figures. But at least this one has Explore. So if we can get another Wild Growth Walker on the field, the Deadeye Tracker can Explore. That's good. I guess let's go here. Yeah. Okay. So these are, I'm thinking these are even. If we Extinction Event, if we get a bunch of tokens, we take those out. I guess we're going to let this Explore. And scry. And scry that away. Okay. Okay. Well, our opponent's got plenty of counter spells, but we're doing okay at the moment. Interesting. So Magic Mirror is a good card, but now they're tapped out. Dang it. I got nothing to really I don't really have any way to capitalize on them being tapped out, though. I can draw cards. I guess we'll Explore first. I do like getting stuff out of their graveyard. That's nice. What if we go here? Draw more cards. I'm going to end up having to discard. Might as well attack. Let's go Chupacabras. Alright, I'm not a big fan of them having card draw. Not with those colors. They're going to draw more counter spells, have plenty of land to cast them. I kind of feel like I need to get this over with sooner than later. Oh, I haven't seen this in a while and didn't really see it coming. Interesting. Well, at least I can finally play a Chupacabra. Get rid of Niv Mizzet. Oh, and it didn't get countered even. Alright. So, later. Oh, I forgot it's going to go 3 times because I got 2 Panharmonicons. Oh, goodness. I've never played with this card until it came out in Historic. Did not play with it before. It just wasn't in a time when I was playing much. So it just worked out that way. Yeah, let's keep it on the library, I guess. So yeah, this is my first real interaction getting to play with the card. I'm loving it. And unless our opponent wipes our board, I think we've won. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but kind of feel like they've got to wipe the board. They can block too. I'm gonna just swing with everything. I don't know how they block enough. Maybe if they're sitting on two... yeah, okay. There we go. I was confused as to why they kept going. Was there something I was missing there? Alright, nice little victory. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Fun match. Okay. Now, let's see. I'll run my Explorer some more. I'm assuming you're running your combo again. See if it runs off on me for a second time. Ooh, and I may have gotten a bad draw. I think I'm going to risk it, though. It is a bad draw, but I'm going to risk it. Oh, this is what you're using to climb the ladder. Okay. Well, I didn't get a very good opening hand, and I didn't mulligan. So, if you're climbing the ladder... it's probably going to be a good enough deck to run me over this time. I'm actually simply not climbing the ladder at the moment. I hit diamond and I've kind of sat still. But I've been building and testing again. That's my weakness. I climb a little bit and then I build something new and it takes me a while to tweak it. And I test on the ladder, which... is what it is. Well, I started out with not a very good hand, and I've drawn 2 cards so far, and it's not gotten any better. It has not gotten any better. Okay, I see a lot of rampage going. A lot of ramping. Not happy about that. Oh, it still hasn't gotten any better. I've drawn 3 cards this game, and none of them were land. Oh, there's finally another. Okay, now I think we're in a better spot. Oh, it's so much land. Oh, there's Nissa. I do not think I brought anything to deal with planeswalkers. I could really use a land on this next turn, though. And I did not get it. Okay, let's try this. Interesting. So I think my best bet is going to be to try to take care of the board first and then attack Nissa? I don't know. Oh! Yeah, it's pretty hard to deal with Vorinclex. I thought I could deal with Vorinclex the last time I played against him until I realized it has trample. I mean, not trample, haste. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't even get a turn to deal with it because it has haste. That was annoying. Yeah, and I definitely don't have the mythics to go get and deal with Vorinclex, so yeah, pretty hard one to deal with. Okay, that doesn't really do me much good. So I essentially just have a blocker now. Which, yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then what are you... Okay. So, oh, I was thinking you'd wait till next turn and be able to ultimate. So now we've got, but that puts me away. That's why. Because I can't block them both. I don't know. One more turn, I might could have made a small comeback. Maybe not a legitimate chance of winning type comeback, but one more turn, I think I could have made a small comeback. Yeah, that looks fun. Ramping, Vorinclex, Nissa. I'm sure you got some other cool stuff in there. I don't really have the wild cards to go get Vorinclex right now, which I would love to have and work on, but let's see. I don't know if I'm going to stream much longer, but I might try something different. Let's see. Oh, you had Ugin in hand. Wow. Yeah, Ugin, Vorinclex, those are just... I don't want to say like unfair or anything like that, because it is what it is. But gosh, that feels... If you're the opponent and those things are hitting the battlefield, definitely feels unfair. Which one is that? I do remember that one. Do I want to play that one or that one? Alright, let's see what else we got. Not Squirrel Tribal. I hadn't played that one in a week or so. Maybe two. We'll give it a shot. This ought to be fun. See if we can't be indestructible. I don't really remember, and it might have been Lich's Mastery, probably. I don't really remember what. Oh no, it was Death Touch. They got me to Diamond. I was trying to think of what really got me to Diamond. It's probably a mix of Death Touch and Mastery / Citadel. Okay. And there we go. Yeah, it did seem like a deck that uses a lot of wild cards there. Oh, this is the combo deck again. Going back to combo. So let's go here. And here. Okay, I don't know if I've got anything. I don't have anything in hand. I don't know if I have anything to deal with the combo part of this deck. I may just have to try to outrace it, I suppose. Interesting. Gonna ramp. Okay, Death Touch doesn't matter, but it's the Boast. Yeah, this is a really good card. And to have it in your opening hand, of course, I mean, you can always mulligan to try to ensure, but to have it in your opening hand on a consistent basis is a pretty big deal, too. Let's see. Let's go here. And here for now. Yeah, we'll win that. So the downside to attacking there is I actually with first strike can deal with the Death Touch. So it probably would have made more sense to block, but it is what it is now. Okay, we'll scry. That'll be good. It's not bad, but I think I might pass on that too. We'll foretell. Let's go ahead and equip. Gosh, I need vigilance on that thing. All right, let's wait. Wait and be able to block, since first strike can get past the death touch. Okay, collected company, so trying to find Veto or Blight Priest. Oh, must have come up short. Okay. Be nice if I could come up with some removal. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. Let's just go for it. Okay, trample, lifelink. That turned out to be a decent play. Let's do this. Okay, we'll try this out. So now we can flash, play that. So they'll still get the boast, but we'll get a blocker. It'll be a blocker that we'll lose because unlike it does not have first strike, unlike the Seasoned Hallowblade. So we'll lose this blocker. Oh, gain 3 life. Okay. And get something back. Interesting. No, we do not want to actually activate that. We'll block. Okay, so that's gone, but we're still going to have to deal with the combo. Okay, my turn. Let's go Vanguard. Okay, we'll send in the damage that we can and see what happens. I really think I would have had a better chance this whole time if I had maybe been more willing to block and not let Vargoth search twice. That was probably not a good thing to do. Veto. And then you have life gain. Oh, well, that's not life gain. Okay. Oh, let's see. Do I have enough? Oh, because Vanguard gets the extra. Okay, I had just enough because the Vanguard gets the +2/+0 that I forgot about. I was trying to figure out if there was a way to pull off enough damage before the next turn when the combo hits. That is the struggle with combo decks. They're so fun. But if you can't line the combo up in time, and you got to protect your combo, it's a lot of fun, but it's tough. But okay, I've got to give up soon. I'll tell you what, I'll run one more. I'll do another challenge. I'm going to change my deck up, though, and I'm going to call this my last game tonight. It is so past my bedtime. But I do want to change something up. I want to try something different. I don't even know what I want to try. Go find something I haven't played in a long time. Oh, yeah, I'll do my old graveyard deck that I've been wanting to tweak anyway, because I haven't played this in probably months at this point. So yeah, this is something I might work on. I don't know if I'm going to play tomorrow, much less stream. So it might not be, it might be Monday before I work on this again. Oh, I guess I can't even say tomorrow anymore, because it's technically today, because it's after midnight. Ay, ay, ay. So late. Like my eyes are starting to burn. I'm like, it's sad. I know. I'm getting old, but admittedly, my coffee is only half calf because I didn't want to be up all night with heartburn. So there is that. All right. Let's go there. Yeah, this is one of those, it's not quite a combo deck. I mean, it's not a combo deck, but it relies on a lot of synergy that sometimes it gets and sometimes it doesn't. So we'll see. Let's go here. Interesting. All right. Nice. So we're putting things in the graveyard, hopefully getting them out of the graveyard. Okay, so while they're boasting and searching, we're going to go ahead and block. We'll go here and there. So get rid of the opponent's graveyard, and now since there's nothing on the field, let's go here. And okay, we'll drop 2 to put Glowspore Shaman back on the field, which will put more cards in our graveyard. Ooh, nice. Got a little bit of graveyard hate over there. Hopefully not too much. Hopefully not too much. Okay, so there's the first piece of the combo. Alright, this time we're going to go ahead and go up 1, or up 2 rather, because we're going to need those later. And then let's get rid of that. So we've gotten a piece of the combo out of the way, swing in, sitting okay, I think. Alright. No. Let's pay the 2 life. Let's go here. And this time we'll bring back, attempt to bring the shaman back again. Yeah, let's get another land. Draw a card, play a land, and we'll attack again. Okay. See what kind of interaction we force here. Our opponent still wants to set up a combo, but I think we've thrown them off the game plan. Hopefully. Hopefully. A lot of calculating going on over there. A lot of calculating. Okay, so the boast happens regardless of blocks, and so they're getting to search either way, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and block. Because of Death Touch, well, Death Touch or not, we're dead. There, we're going to sacrifice a land. Draw a card. Nice. Draw another card. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Go here. Playing a land from our graveyard. With Crucible of Worlds. And dealing with the Blight Priest. Okay, swing in. Can we play an additional land? Oh, I forgot about that. That's Gitrog, doesn't it? No. Did I not play a land already? I could have swore I did. I don't know, I just confused myself. Okay. Now, and we still have... Oh, we can still bring back another Archfiend's Vessel with Sorin. Okay. So that got rid of the Gitrog monster, which is kind of a bummer. But it's okay. Alright, let's go here, here. And this time we'll uptick again to kind of protect Sorin a little bit, and I don't want to overload the battlefield just in case we get hit with another board wipe. In some ways our creatures are actually protected by staying in the graveyard, because Sorin can go get them. Okay, so let's do it then. Let's go get Archfiend's Vessel, which its ability turns it into a creature. There we go. And so we have Bala Gad Recovery, which means we could go get that back maybe. Alright, let's scry first. Nice. Keep that. Let's attack. Oh, wait. That's 5, 6. This is lethal damage here. That's it. Had to do some math there. Oh, this makes me want to play this deck so much. I'm going to have to... I might not even have to make a lot of changes to it. And I haven't played it in... I'd say at least a month, maybe 2. I haven't played that in a long time. That was good. That was really good. Oh, man, it's so late. Okay, hey, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the challenges and everything. And I know we didn't get a lot of extra viewers on this late night stream on Twitch, but I had some Facebook viewers. So that was a lot of fun. I don't usually get many Facebook viewers, and I had consistent Facebook viewers tonight. So maybe nobody's on Facebook early in the morning, but they are late at night. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I've got to get out of here. I've got to go to bed some point tonight. So thanks for hanging out. Follow, share, do all those things I appreciate. And